Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never been here before, definitely grab your coffee, grab your tea, and get ready for a good show. All right, my name is Alison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. I read and feel into the energies of the cards. And what else to tell you? You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can go ahead and sign up for the free newsletter, learn a little bit more about me, book a personal reading, sign up for a missing person consultation, and let me say hi in the chat. Hi, Ken. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, I love you. Thank you. And so much is happening. I have to say, this is really going to be an exciting summer. There's more and more things happening in the background. So when we get closer to that coming out into fruition for everyone to see, I will let you know. I'm in Florida. You can see the sun just came out. We've had radical storms the last 24 hours. I mean, radical. Like, I thought a lightning bolt actually hit my neighbor's house next to me yesterday. It was bizarre. The lightning has just been incredible, but today it's a beautiful sunny day for right now. The storm is coming again in the afternoon. So that being said, you can go to my website, like I said, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. You can also check out the fact I have a 5-week manifestation masterclass coming out August 5th, if that's something that you would like to work on. If you don't know, I am a master manifester. Whether you're looking for business, love, whatever it is, these skills translate into all areas. I'm an entrepreneur outside of doing my psychic work. I've had several businesses, and I own several businesses right now, in addition to also doing tarot. And if that is something that you're interested in, definitely sign up. I had my first business at 13 and a half, and I'm about to be 59. So I know what I'm doing. If that's something you want to learn, definitely sign up. Again, August 5th. I also have an online tarot masterclass that's coming out late July, beginning of August. Right now, I think we're more on target for August. I've been trying to find a different platform to post it on, so there's a little bit of a lag times, but that's coming because normally I teach it live in March and in October, but we're all in different time zones, different schedules. I've been asked to go ahead and upload it, so I'm going to. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm doing the videos now. Also, I do private lessons in tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration. If that's something you need help with, check out my affiliate links. It's under Alison's Picks, Skin Like Butter, Dr. Amir Karim Skincare, Omnilux Red Light Therapy for men and women, and Rogers Hood Apothecary for different cleanses. So I think that the Omnilux Red Light Therapy should be up there now. That was something my web designer is supposed to be getting up there. So if it's not there, it should be coming out today or tomorrow. Should have been out last week. So anyways, we'll see what happens. All right, I am on YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok. You can look at your zodiac readings for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign if that's something you'd like to look at. I think that's why most of you are here, because you've seen my zodiac readings. And what else to tell you? I don't do the love and money and career much anymore because everyone wants the zodiac. So I've kind of shied away from that, but I love doing those readings. So, I do it a lot in personal sessions. What else to tell you? I go live 3 days a week. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday, where you are today, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Friday, that's the new night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It is by donation, and that's the next part. So these shows are by donation. I do not work for free. I have people emailing me asking me to do free readings for them. Am I going to ask you to do free work for me? You want to come clean my house for free? You want to repair my roof for free? I don't understand the mentality of that. Are you my friend? Are you a family member that you need help? No. Okay, so this is an exchange of energy and services. I don't understand that mentality. I don't mind exchanging services with people. I do it quite frequently, but I don't work for free. This is by donation. So if someone's working for free, ask yourself why that is. So anyways, as we get rolling here tonight, it is by donation. It's a $20 minimum through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. And if you super chat, it's $30 because YouTube takes 40%. So that just kind of keeps it fair. All right. So If you're having a good time and you're liking today's show, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if the show resonates with you. And let me know where you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to go to Canada, Scotland, and Scandinavia. Those are the trips for the fall, and there's another one too, but those two are the main ones, so I'm definitely announcing that. You can also hit the notification bell to see when I go live. And we have a membership on the channel now. And that is a great way to support the channel and be part of this awesome community if that's something that you're moved to do. Definitely check it out. I'm going to try and give away 5 free memberships today. So I'm hoping I have figured it out. We'll see. It's new technology to me. Once I get it down, it's no big deal, but I'm going to try and give away 5. Somebody gave away 50. Not this past Tuesday, but I think it was the Tuesday before. Oh my God. And then Ken gave away 5 or 10. Ken, I'm so bad with my mind. All I can think of is I think it was 5. So I'm telling you, this is amazing community and it's a lot of fun. So definitely check it out. And by the way, when someone bought that 50, I just want everyone to know, I don't get a penny of that. That all goes to YouTube. So that's someone that paid it forward with their generosity and their big heart to support the channel and to support people that watch. So I thought that was absolutely amazing. And same for Ken. Thank you. Okay, so at the end of today's show, I'm going to do a general reading. It's for the collective. It's for everybody watching live in the replay or whenever this video finds you. And I just want to say a big thank you to all your love and support. I couldn't be here without you, and I absolutely love this channel and the people that are here. Really, we are blessed. It really means a lot to me. All right, here we go. We have 2 rules for the shows when I go live. The first one is 1 question per show. That way everybody gets an opportunity to go ahead and submit a question and it doesn't become one person's personal reading. That's something that you would want to book a personal reading, but you can ask a question every single show. A lot of people do. So don't feel that you're turned off by that. So this just gives everybody an opportunity to participate. Also, the second rule, no bad language. Keep it family friendly for YouTube. That's simple. This is a censorship platform. I'm a big girl. I can answer a lot of questions, but this is YouTube and it's their platform, so we have to play by their rules. Otherwise, we get banned, right? So go ahead and submit your questions through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. You'll see that a lot of people already submitted their questions in advance, different time zones. Maybe they're at work and then they watch the replay, whatever it is. Questions do come in, and Ken, I saw yours right before I went live, so I saw it come in. I just haven't copy and pasted it onto the list yet. So just know, and I think I see Ava, I think so. Let me pull that up. Hi, Ava. Yes, I love it. So I got to say, it's just been a roller coaster ride and it's been lovely. So here's the disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist and I do not give financial or medical advice. So I want to make sure I say that. All right. So here we go. First question out. Let me get my cards. I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for everybody today. All right, let me get my fan on because now I'm in the sun. Yay, Florida. All right, so this is from Linda, and Linda writes, if you guys are new, Linda submits a question, I swear to God, every single show since I first went live with Tarot Tuesday over a year ago. And now I'm 3 days a week and I get a question from her every single show. Just like Ava, I get a question from Ava every single show too. I love you guys. So she says, good morning. Can you pull a couple of cards for me? Thank you, Linda. P.S. Love your lives and Pisces videos. Yep, I know Pisces really took off. I posted that last night and everybody, I'm getting a lot of feedback on it on the video itself. And then here are some of the questions. So let's get into that. And I know one of the other moderators is also Pisces, Jesse. I don't think he's here today because this doesn't work with his schedule in the morning one, but he's always here in the evening. All right, here we go. All right, let's pull some cards for Linda. Oh my God, Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the Death card. Linda, beautiful cards. Don't be afraid of the Death card. Ace of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Death card. So what this is telling me is that you have a new beginning in love. You have a new beginning in doing something, let's say, a hobby, a job, something that's in alignment with you, a relationship, whether it's going to be a friendship or whether it's going to be a romantic relationship, a pet, whatever it is, you have the ability to really tap into that and to really believe in your intuition right now. Now, I know you're a Pisces, but this is you really tapping into that water energy that's coming in for you. And with this card, which makes it even more special than it is that all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and their new beginnings. This is also a reminder that you're noble. Here's this beautiful, majestic swan. And then here's the reflection. You have a tiara on and a jeweled necklace. This is a reminder that you're noble. Whether the people around you know it or not, for you to know it about yourself, so to know your worth and value and that you're deserving. And also, this is Spirit's way of saying Spirit knows you're noble. Okay? So it's about acting accordingly and having that type of majestic nobility inside your soul. That's something that's coming in for you. Then we have this Nine of Pentacles. This is you staying focused. This is you being fiercely independent is what I'm feeling, and that you're independent, you're self-reliant. I think you're enjoying some nice things in your life right now. You're treating yourself to some things, and this is allowing you to stand in your power. I think you've worked really hard to get to this position, and I think that you're really able to enjoy it at this stage. The last card that's here for you is the Death card. I'm trying to get out of the sun for you. And this is about you releasing what no longer serves you. So this is the card where you're doing the release, whereas the Tower is the universe is stepping in to clear a path for you. But this is something where you are doing the release. You see what is not in vibration with you. You might even be tapping into your intuition to even feel into more things that are not vibing with you and releasing even more. And this is also a reminder that time is finite. Right? Life is not a dress rehearsal. You have one life and you want to make the most of it. So we try and learn as much as we can to gain some knowledge and wisdom as we go through our own individual paths in life. Because when we fuck up and make a lot of mistakes, that is a setback. It is a great lesson that's learned if you learn it the first time. Sometimes we have to repeat things several times before we get that lesson, but it is a reminder that time is finite and to make the best possible choices you can for yourself and to not procrastinate, to not putter around, and to not accomplish things. This is to continue to move forward, and you're releasing what no longer serves you. You're releasing blockages, anything that might get in your way. And that's a message that's coming through. But it's a beautiful, beautiful energy, Linda. Thank you for your question. All right, so I'm going to hop over to Ava. So Ava says, let me heart that. There we go. Love the Cancer reading. Thank you, Ava. You know flattery gets you everywhere. What does the universe want to tell me about money? Thank you. Okay, let's find out. What does the universe want to tell you about money? Let me see the chat. Hi, everybody. Just looking for new names. Good morning, Sherry. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Mark from Chicago. Awesome. Sobahan, I love it. I hope I said your name right. Judith. Okay, lots of good people in here. I gotta say, this community is just growing and growing and growing. I love it. I know. But it was appropriate. It is appropriate. It makes a point. Don't fuck your life up. I'm not saying you are, Linda, at all. I'm just saying that's just an example. I have to say that word. Okay, here we go. This is for Ava. Okay. What does the universe want to tell you about money? We have the Strength card. We have the Ace of Cups again. That's amazing. You saw me shuffle. And the Eight of Swords. All right. We have the Strength card, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So this is really telling me that it's about you. I feel like it's about you finding your strengths. So for as far as your money goes, what is it that is a strength for you? What's working for you right now as far as an investment goes? right? What is making a dividend, or what is making a profit? What is actually working out for you right now, and really doubling down on that. I think that is something that's going to come through, that's going to give you a lot of reassurance in the days to come. And it's also going to be an excellent investment property. I kind of feel like you should do real estate, is the vibration that's coming off this particular card. But that is just something that it's going to have to be the right opportunity at the right time. For some reason, this red cloak that is just kind of telling me real estate, because she's sitting on something. They both are. But it's something about real estate that you're sitting on, that would be like if you have an investment property, you sit on it and watch it go up in value. We also have the Ace of Cups, and this is talking about you using your intuition as you're looking at your finances. So, you know, you've got your strength and courage right here to really look at things, and that's looking at something in a brutally honest way. But you're also using your intuition to feel into something. What feels like a good investment? What are you comfortable with? High risk, low risk. Again, this card is vibrating real estate to me. Are you comfortable sitting in real estate as a rental, as an Airbnb, or renting buying a lot and letting that sit and then increase in value? And then are you looking at short term? Are you looking at immediate money coming in, or long term? I feel that it's up to you, but it's up to you feeling into that. What would be the appropriate risk factor that you're comfortable with? Because this is about you being comfortable, because I feel like you're really worrying about your finances right now. And that, when this is a self-imposed restriction, this is over processing in your head. And when that happens, that is when maybe you're investing in something because you think it would be a good investment versus something that would actually be a good investment that you're comfortable with. If everyone is doing this and then you decide you want to do that too, maybe that just doesn't work out for you where it does for other people. Maybe they got in a lot earlier than you, so they're making a profit, and then you come in at this certain level and then the price drops, or something happens and now you're out money, you've lost it, or now you have to wait a tremendous amount of time before you make a profit. But they got in earlier. But you know, it's one of those things. It's about you feeling into it and looking at things in reality. This is a card that's telling me that maybe you feel stuck and trapped in what it is that you're looking for to use with your money. Or maybe a lot of money is going out and you don't see money coming in. Whatever that is right now, this is you definitely being stuck in your thoughts. So I would take a deep breath and stand back and take a look and see different avenues that are there before you, and just do it in a calm, cool, collected manner, trusting your intuition as you go. And that's really going to be a strong guidance for you. And I know you're a Cancer, so that's something that's really going to come in for you to tap into that, because your major superpower card is the Chariot, victory and success, coming in where intuition is the guide. And that is the Ace of Cups. This is tapping into that intuition and trusting it, right? But you're looking at it from a position of strength and courage. And like I said, this red cloak is just symbolizing for me the vibration, real estate. So whether you have a home now, and if you're going to move, maybe you rent the one that you have now, and then you go do something else, or Airbnb, or whatever it is. There's something about that as a really good form of investment, but you need to feel into that yourself. Maybe you keep the home you have and you're getting another property, or like I said, a lot. Some type of something is coming in for you. Maybe it's even in a different city or state. It's a good energy, but that's what the universe wants to tell you about money, is that it's coming down to investment and watching, like tracking where your money goes. Wow, Ava, thank you for your question. All right. Hi, everybody. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Exactly. You're welcome, Ava. I just saw someone say that about the Scorpio video. Yeah, that's the Scorpio and the Pisces videos were really good last night. You notice that a lot of mine are coming out in the evening. Yeah, I just feel like that's when I am really on. I feel in the evening too, for those doing those videos. I don't know what it is, but I'm just being called to do it in the evening. All right, so here we go. Next question is from Taylor, and she writes, "Hi, Alison, love your show." Thank you, Taylor, very much. And she says, okay. And then let's see what else. "Is my boyfriend cheating on me? Thanks, Taylor." Okay, well, let's take a look at that. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is for Taylor. Is her boyfriend cheating on her? Okay. Yes. First card out is the Devil, 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. So yes, the Devil card, the 8 of Swords, and then the 8 of Wands. Sorry about the sun, guys. So first card out, yes. You know, and this is a card about addiction. It's called the Liar in this deck. So if he's telling you he's not cheating on you, I would say, you know what, really get confirmation on that, because these are the energy of the cards, right? That's what I'm pulling on. I'm pretty accurate, but these are the energy. So now you need to go and do confirmation yourself. Maybe have a confrontation with him, follow him. I mean, I don't want to make you a stalker, but it's like you need to, in your own unique way, you need to get confirmation on what I'm saying. The first card out was the Liar. So this is telling me that yes. So whether he has an addiction to drugs, alcohol, sex, something, but he's masking it, he's hiding it, he's definitely cheating on you. And I think it's been going on for a while. I don't think he feels good about it, by the way, but he's still doing it. So he could be young and immature. He could just want to have a lot of different women. Maybe he has a fear of commitment inside of him, and that he is doing that so that he doesn't commit 100% to one person. And that might not mean you. It could mean that maybe it's somebody else, because when someone is with multiple partners, they don't love any of them. You know, and it could be that he's even hurting himself and he's not aware of it. He can't stop. He's stuck in some trauma loop, or he's just a philanderer. I mean, you know, there's some people that really enjoy that lifestyle. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with them. That's just who they are, right? But he is not happy about it, which is interesting. He's over processing in the head, and it could be that he really cares for these people that he's involved with, and he doesn't like how he's treating them or something like that. But at the end of the day, yes, he's cheating on you, and that's up to you to choose what it is that you want to do. You're going to get some important messages coming in around this. So you might even get a phone call, a text message from somebody saying that they saw him with somebody else. And this might be your confirmation that's coming in. It could even be that he's going to bring this message to you. It could be that someone he's seen calls you. Maybe they grab his phone and see a lot of phone calls or something. It's that kind of energy that you will get confirmation on something that's coming in. This is a very fast moving energy, and they bring important messages. So it's definitely something that you need to hear. But he's absolutely doing it. I mean, first card out is the Devil. Come on. Wow. You can't make that up. So thank you for your question, and I'm sorry about that. But at the end of the day, you know what? That's something that you needed to hear. You need confirmation on, so that you can choose you, that you know you are worthy and deserving of better, and then you can just act appropriately. What direction do you want to go in, right? But get that confirmation. All right. Thank you, Taylor, for your question. I hope that helps. All right. So the next question is from Roland, and he writes, "Hi, Alison. I love your show and Scorpio videos." Thank you, Roland. Thank you very much. Sorry. So he says, "I love your show and Scorpio videos. No pain." Thank you. Because that's the thing. Scorpio, ever since we left Scorpio season last year, in my readings, there has been no pain for Scorpio. It's awesome. I mean, what a liberation for Scorpio. So yeah, it's just been amazing, actually. So anyways, he says, "What does the universe want to tell me today?" Thank you, Roland. P.S. When are you coming back to California? Well, I hope soon. I hope soon. I hope this is my last summer in Florida. I hope. Okay. A lot of moving pieces, so we'll see what happens. All right. So you're obviously from California. Yay. I know. Everybody, remember, California is the place everybody wanted to be until all the losers showed up and ruined our state. It was a gorgeous state. I love where I'm from. I'm so disappointed at what has happened and the people running it. Idiots. But they're doing it on purpose as far as I'm concerned, and that's what the cards also say. Here we go. That's why I don't do politics on this show. But I love where I'm from. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Roland today? Hermit. We've got the Two of Cups. And the Devil card has shown up. Okay, we have the Hermit, the Two of Cups, and the Devil card. So what this is saying is that it's a good time for you to go within and enjoy some solitude. Really spend some time connecting with yourself and doing some soul searching. I think you have a lot of questions. This is a good time for you to look for clues and answers to really gain some enlightenment on your situation and on yourself right now. This would benefit you tremendously. I think it's about you getting some knowledge and wisdom about yourself that'll help you make some smart decisions that are coming up in your life. We have the Two of Cups. This could be in relationship to a relationship, whether it's going to be romantic or platonic, maybe a relationship that you're currently in. This could also be you having a truce with yourself or a career. Maybe there's a career that's divinely aligning for you. But it's about you getting that insight, and that will help you in this arena right here, and that's that Two of Cups. We also have the Devil card that's showing himself again, and this is the Liar in this deck. This Devil card is talking about something that might be a wrench that would be thrown into this. So when you go within and look for these answers, when the Devil appears, you'll know that that is not in conjunction with what it is that you want. And so you'll know how to handle this type of addiction or just an unhealthy habit or an unhealthy person. You know, this is going to be a person, place, thing, an idea that shows itself when the Devil appears. So this could be that everything is going great, and then somebody shows up that's not in alignment with you, but they've got that face on, and you're fooled by it because the Devil is a liar. The Devil will fool you. It'll present one way when really it's another. And sometimes it's difficult to see through that because some people are really good at being liars. So it's about you having the ability to see through that. And you might not see through it right away, but when you do, then you know how to pivot because you know what direction you want to go in. Because this is something, someone, again, a person, place, thing, or an idea that's going to present that's unhealthy for you, for the direction it is that you want to go in. Wow, Roland, that's what's coming in for you. Stay in that hermit mode, have those dark nights of the soul, whatever it is you need to do, and go within for that type of enlightenment. It will serve you well. All right. Thank you for your question, Roland. All right, here we go. Hi, everybody. Just checking in on the chat. All right, here we go. So we've got the next question is going to be from Madison in Nova Scotia. Way cool. Okay, you guys know I'm going there in the fall. So she says, hi, Alison, love your Pisces videos. Thank you very much. They really resonate with me. Well, I find love this year. Thanks, Madison from Nova Scotia. Okay, let's find out. All right. I can't wait to go. I'm really excited. I've actually never been there. I've always wanted to go, but I always end up being pulled in a different direction. So this time, I'm going no matter what. Super excited. All right, here we go. So, will Madison find love this year? Yes. Oh my God. First card out, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. Oh, how beautiful. Yes. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. So everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This is you having the life that you're striving for. Family, friends, pets under the table, enlightenment to keep what it is that you want. This is you keeping your eye on the prize. This is it. This is what you're striving for in your life. Are you going to find love this year? Absolutely. This was the first card out. It's definitely coming. Time is hard in the tarot, so I'm comfortable saying in this year. It could be next month. It could be in December. It could be in October. This year, yeah, you're definitely going to find it. The 4 of Swords, this is you taking time out, having this rest, recovery, refresh yourself, ground yourself and watch what's going to come in. And this is really the Four of Swords. So swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So we're looking at grounding yourself intellectually, grounding yourself in your truth on what it is that you want. Get that clear in your mind. And, you know, there's no deadline on that, and things can always change with new information coming in, right? Because we are constantly evolving. But this is you spending that time and grounding it in right now. You can always change it as you go on, but this is really important for you. Then we have the Three of Cups. It's about keeping your vibration high. This is the card of celebration, of friendship. This is celebrating life. So continue to go and have a beautiful, good time. I think the person that you're going to meet is going to be attracted to you, and how upbeat you are, how positive you are, and how authentic you are in your behavior. You're being you. And they see that you're not a false person, that you're staying in this integrity and this authenticity, which is allowing you to attract abundance and prosperity. In this case, you're talking about love. It is coming in. You're going to be getting somebody that's very upbeat, but you do need to go within a little bit and get that grounded in yourself, what it is that you're looking for. Beautiful energy. Thank you, Madison, for your question. You will absolutely be finding love this year. Thank you. All right. So I've got a bunch of bees trying to get in, so you might see something spinning as a shadow. Very strange here today. Okay, so the next question is from, was it Paul? Okay, it says, hi, Alison. Love your show and Scorpio videos. Can you tell me how the rest of July will go for me? Thank you, Paul. P.S. Love your show. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. And Ken, I have not forgotten about your question. I'm going to bounce back over in just a second after this question. Okay, so here we go. Hi, Alison. Love your show and Scorpio videos. Can you tell me how the rest of July will go for me? Thank you, Paul. Love your show. Thank you, Paul. You know flattery gets you everywhere, and you said love your show twice. I love that. Thank you. I love the feedback, you guys. I'm here on the other end. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so this is for Paul. How will the rest of July go for Paul? Oh my God. Wow. We have 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I gotta say, phenomenal cards. This showed up again, and you saw me shuffle. 10 of Pentacles, we've got 7 of Cups, and the Knight of Love. This is Prince Charming. So how will the rest of your July go? You're on target. This is you keeping your eye on the prize for whatever it is that you're working towards in your life. This is your idealized life. You heard me say it. Everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, first card out. You are on target. So whatever direction is you're going in the right direction, and you feel it. This is friends, family, pets. This is that enlightenment that's coming in. I feel that you are definitely putting it out into the universe, and the universe is responding. You have a lot of choices before you. These two cards are very, very connected. So this is Pentacles, this is Cups. This is you and your idealized life. This is you having a lot of choices, good and bad. Nothing has settled yet. That's why it's swirling around in this wishing well. It's about you feeling into it, using your intuition. And you said you're a Scorpio, so that's a water sign. You're definitely tapped into your emotions, your intuition, and you're seeing what resonates with you on a deep level. And that is the appropriate choice for you, what it is that you want to do, that you're following your heart. Because you're definitely following your heart. This is that beautiful Prince Charming energy. He is bringing his cup of love forward. Every night is on a mission, and this night is about following his heart. This night is about expanding in a very creative and imaginative way his version of love. So it's not just, hey, I'm in love and I'm going forward. It's like, hey, I'm in love and I want to do this, 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 and this. And look at what opened up in the universe for me when I tap into real love. Love of self, love of God, love of life, love of, you know, a romantic relationship, your friends, your pet, whatever. You're completely opening up. When you open that heart chakra up, this is what's coming forward. And that I feel like you're having like these moments of wanting to express yourself artistically, because there's something beyond words right now, even though words are an artistic expression if you're a writer. or a poet, whatever area you want to go into. I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like there's more to it than that. It's that you want to do it through music, you want to do it through cooking, you want to do it through art. But it's deeper, it's beyond words. It's a lot of images that are coming in. So this is something that is really powerful, that is part of your expression that's coming in for July. So maybe it's even your love language. Let's say it's sports. Maybe that's a way where you show how passionate you are about life and how much you love doing something, right? It doesn't have to be where you're showing love as in for another person. Maybe it's just your love of life and the idea of being the best person that you can possibly be in this world. Maybe you want to run a marathon and you're putting all your training in, you're eating right, you're doing everything you want. It's going to be a bucket list item. It's an accomplishment. You genuinely love running. You love the people that are around. You love these beautiful events that are being put on, and you want to do it while you still can so your knees don't give out, whatever it is. You're looking at this as being like an expression of love of life, of being a human, of loving the human form and the body. The body is a temple. I feel like that's part of what's coming in for you. It's incredibly beautiful, and you've got the harp here twice. Just want to point that out. So again, maybe it's going to be a musical expression or something that just uplifts you, like the harp. Very beautiful. Maybe you're Irish, right? That kind of Celtic bond. All right, that's what the universe wants to tell you today, Paul. Thank you for your question. So you have a lot coming in. All right, Ken, I'm going to bounce over here now. Okay, let me refresh this. And bicycles. Okay, hold on. Here we go. And now again. All right. Oh my God. Now it's buses. I don't know how many times I have to do this. This is retarded. Sorry, guys. Real time. This is PayPal. Bizarre. Okay, Ken, here we go. All right, what does the universe have to tell me? Love the Scorpio message. Sending you lots of love. Oh, thank you. Sending you love right back. All right, here we go. What does the universe have to tell Ken? Here we go. We have the Justice card. We have the Magician and the Fool. Ken, of course. I love this for you. We have the Justice card, the Magician, and the Fool. All major arcanas for you. So this is really telling me that this is you coming into alignment. I feel like you're really stepping into your own right now. There's something about your life that it's really about you tapping into something that you're meant to do. I feel like you are realizing some truths about yourself and you are embracing them, and that is bringing you into balance. There's nothing being hidden. You are stepping forward and it's bringing you into balance. I do feel that you're a type of protector, and this card to me symbolizes protecting the innocent. So that's going to be children, that's going to be seniors, maybe people that can't articulate for themselves, they can't speak up for themselves. So that could be somebody in a care facility, somebody that is like, let's say they have dementia or Alzheimer's, that you are there as the protector to speak for them, to be their voice, right? And to make sure nothing happens to them. So someone that maybe they have a mental disability and they can't speak up for themselves, someone's in daycare or childcare. And you wanted to go and do those surprise visits to make sure they're really getting the care that they need. You don't announce in advance, or you don't show up at the same time every single day or at a certain day during the week. You want to mix it up. You don't want them to know when to expect you. It's that kind of energy, but you're definitely looking out for, again, children or seniors. That's definitely coming in, protecting the innocent, but you are coming back into balance and you're standing in your power and in your strength. There's something about you standing in your truth. It's a really powerful energy that's coming through. Along with the Magician, this is you using your conscious will to create something in your life. I feel like you are expanding right now. I feel that you're stepping in. Again, you're stepping into your power because that's right here, bringing into balance. But this is you really turning around and using your conscious, active imagination to create something in a very controlled environment. This is not where, you're just randomly throwing crap out there, right? This is you stepping into your power and creating something very intense for yourself. You're reinventing yourself right now. The magician is in charge of all the suits, the swords, pentacles, wands, the cups, all of it. And those are just the suits. Then you think about all of the characteristics of everything. Everything is at your disposal right now. It's you looking into the future to see the type of life you want to create for yourself, who you want to be with, where do you want to be, what do you want to do. Right now is the perfect time for you to reinvent yourself if you so choose. That's what's coming in. And again, these are major arcana, so this is a big sweeping energy. It doesn't happen overnight. This is not your day-to-day activity, which would a minor arcana would be that. This is you really focusing on this big trajectory of you being catapulted basically into the new version of you. And then we have the last card, which is the Fool. This is the 0 in the major arcana. This is the first card before we end with the 21, which is the World card. This is about you taking this beautiful leap of faith. You are trusting your inner knowing. You're trusting your heart, your intuition. You are trusting your knowledge, your life experience to take you in this new direction. And you're just going for it. That's what this says. You're going into this new chapter. Doors are opening for you. And I want to say, this is the 0. This is the 1. Now, they came out with the 1 first and then the 0, which tells me that's because you are tapping into this magician energy, which is allowing you to open that new door. And you're going through it. You're taking a leap of faith in something in your life right now, and watch what comes your way. This is you doing it from the purity of your heart. This is not just from the head. This is from the heart. And that's going to be your inner guidance. So that's what the universe wants to tell you today, Ken. I hope that that makes sense. Thank you. Okay. I'm just checking the chat really quick. You guys know it's hard for me to do it while I'm doing everything. Okay. Thank you. I see someone posted that. I don't know what that is. Aw, thank you, Ken. I love the feedback. That's good to know. All right. So I know someone did a super chat, but I don't know if that is 30 US because I don't recognize it. Can somebody check on that? Hi, Sherry. Yeah, it's good. Huh, Ava? I know. A lot is coming in. Okay, so let me refresh this screen and see if anybody else submitted a... Oh, God, I have to do the motorcycles again. I'll tell you guys, it times me out faster and faster as we move on. It used to not be this bad, but for whatever reason, it's doing that now. Okay, I'm not a robot. Come on, PayPal. It's retarded. Sorry, I'm Gen X. I get to talk like that. I'm not offending anybody. Okay. Oh, my God. Now I'm chimneys. I don't remember ever seeing chimneys, but here we go. Sorry, guys. All right. So, jeez, all of that. Okay, there we go. I'm back in. Here we go. Hi, Alison. We are getting ready to move. Can you tell me if the energy of the house is good? Does it need to be cleared? Thanks, Carmen. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. All right. Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Oops. It's cards. Wow, that one was flying. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So this is really talking about you having this new beginning in this house. So this is something where this card is talking about you having supernatural protection from mischief. So I think that that house has already been cleared or protected in some manner. Maybe you've done it, somebody else has done it, because he is presenting you with a toadstone ring, which is protecting you from supernatural mischief. So I do feel that the energy of the house is really good. I do feel someone's already done protection work, but you want to come in and put your own stamp on it. I think that you want to continue to do protection work so that it stays protected, cleared, grounded. Do whatever it is that you need to do. What you want to sage it. You want to go ahead and put what is it? The oh my God, I have it right here. What is it? And of course now I can't think of the word for whatever reason, but you want to get 4 of these, get polished. And you put it north, south, east, west. And for the life of me, I cannot think of the name of the stone. I have no idea why. I'm in a different headspace apparently, and I can't think of the name. Can you believe that? Anyways, so you can do that. Go to your local crystal store. Maybe they can help give you guidance. Just make sure they are of the light. You don't want someone to come in and create chaos, because there's a lot of chaos magicians out there that enjoy having fun like that. Maybe they open a portal up for you and now you've got crap coming in and now you have to go and really have it cleared. So make sure you're lined up with the right people, unless of course you are a dark magician and then you want to have that come in maybe, who knows. But no, I'm teasing you. I know you want your house cleared and the energy is good. So absolutely. This is telling me that it was put to an end. So maybe there was something there at one time, but it's gone. And whatever it was has left. It has basically, I would say, I just got a hit. I think that whoever was there before it actually crossed over to the other side. I think that they finally went over. I think that they were afraid to go over. I think that, I'm just going to tell you, I think they murdered somebody and they did not want to go cross over to the other side because they didn't want to have to face the consequences of that. But they eventually crossed over and now they're out of that home. And I think the energy is beautiful. I think it's filled with love. This is the Knight of Love. This is the Knight of Cups. So I do feel that it's okay now. I think it has a beautiful, loving vibration. And somehow you've got some type of protection there. Again, whether it's the previous owner, whether you did it, a friend came and did it, whether you were aware of it or not, it's definitely got a good energy and it's cleared. But I continue that process. That's not something where you clear it and it's done. Do the salt perimeter, do whatever it is that you need to do that provides that type of protection. All right. Thank you, Carmen, for your question. Like, I salt the whole perimeter of my home, the yard. I salt the doors and the windows, all of it. Okay, so I see these come up. So I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm hitting 2 different ones and I don't know what they are. Hold on. Okay, obsidian, thank you. Oh my God. Is it obsidian? You know what? I'm drawing a total blank. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm really drawing a blank, and that's not like me for some reason. Okay, so we've got Mr. Singh, and I'm trying to see your question. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So, I don't know. Yeah, can you like crunch that? I'm not sure what that symbol is. So I am actually going to have this on my affiliate, the mic and the camera and stuff like that, so that way you can do it. But I'm doing the show right now, so let me see. Okay, so here we go. The next question is from Tara, and she writes, "Hello, Alison. Can you do a general energy pull for me? Thank you, Tara. P.S. Love your Aries videos." Yes, okay. Nope, it's not hematite. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Okay, here we go. It could be obsidian. I'm just literally drawing a blank. It's not tourmaline, I know that. Okay, here we go. 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and 2 of Cups. Okay. So general energy pull for Tara, 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and then the 2 of Cups. So this is really talking about you getting back into a time of love. Love of self, love of life, just being in love in general. This is you going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. Every time this card comes up for me, it's about you working on your heart chakra, working on any blockage. I don't feel you have a blockage, but this is like you want to work on that area, right? If you have bitterness or cynicism, it shows up to me as a black crust that's on it, and it's kind of like burnt toast, right? You want to get that off, and you want to start working your heart muscle again, get it pumping, get it strong, because it's a muscle. And that's something that's really coming up here for you. This is about you really spending time getting in touch with things that you love and raising your vibration and keeping it there. This is a card of nostalgia and childhood also. So going back to that feeling when you were a kid and having this beautiful energy, this exchange with somebody else where it's like this type of love where there's no strings attached. It's that unconditional, pure kind of love. So what can you do as an adult to have that same feeling? Is it hanging out with your pet? Is it doing something? In this case, she's reading and using her imagination. So you've got the frog with the golden ball. You've got the fairy, the owl's reading a book, and the animals are rowing a boat. She's using her imagination, her love of reading. It's stimulating the mind and the heart and everything else. What is it that works for you? So try and find that and utilize that and watch your vibration raise, your happiness. Everything in your life is going to elevate. That's something coming in. And then we've got this 4 of Swords. This is you taking time for yourself to rest and recover and recuperate. This is you maybe taking some time for meditation. And meditation doesn't mean you have to sit there with your legs crossed and your hands up saying, oh, no, I don't do that. That doesn't work for me personally because everybody's different. Maybe it's taking a walk. Maybe it's taking a salt bath. Maybe it's gardening. Whatever it is for you where you can get into that state. You know, sometimes people are gardening and then 30 minutes later, they're like, I don't even know where I was because they've been transported. Right? Whatever works for you. Maybe just laying down and relaxing in that state of between sleep and awake is just nice and meditative. You don't have to sit there and do something. Those are more structured areas of doing that. Maybe it's a sound bath, and that's something that you benefit from. Maybe it's just straight up sleep. Something happens to you while you're sleeping. At the end of the day, this is you really going and spending that time and watch. I think that that's going to help nurture your heart because I think it's tied together. You know, especially if you're going in a lot of different directions. This is you taking time for yourself, that self-love and self-care. Then we have the 2 of Cups. This is you acknowledging something that you're really in alignment with. That this is something that you truly love and you recognize it as a kindred spirit, a kindred event. So in other words, as a kindred spirit, so let's say it's a person, let's say you're looking for love, a friendship, a pet, looking for a romantic relationship, you recognize that you guys see each other. You're looking for the same thing. You have the same frequency and vibration. It's coming in. Maybe it's a career, something that's alignment for you. Maybe it's some other activity. Right? It's definitely there. Maybe it's you having a truce with yourself, and maybe this is part of your personal development and growth, right? You're focused on yourself, having that time for rest and relaxation, and saying to yourself, you know what? I love myself. I forgive myself. I'm deserving and worthy to take this time out because I'm important, and you're recharging your batteries. That could be something that clear. So that's what the general energy pool is for you, Tara. That's what the universe wants to tell you today. Focus on you. And this is not in a narcissistic or conceited way, because sometimes people misinterpret that. It's not. It's you loving yourself and spending that time necessary to keep you going in a very positive manner. Thank you for your question, Tara. Okay. So the next question is from Melinda, and she writes, will I find love this year? Love your Capricorn videos. Thank you, Melinda. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that. And here we go. And it's Allison, Ava, Allison. I don't go by Alice, just so you know. It's Alison. I know Alice is so old school. No, it's Allison. And I don't do nicknames, by the way. If anyone calls me Allie, I'll ignore you. My name is Allison. I always have to tease people for that. All right, here we go. And that's Allison with one L. There's different spellings. All right, here we go. Will Melinda find love this year? Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch decks for you, Melinda. Let me grab this deck. I just saw a vision. I had to switch. Here we go. All right, this is for Melinda. Will Melinda find love this year? 3 of Pentacles. We've got the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, all in the material world. We've got the 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So this is really telling me that this is all about you having quality people in your life right now. Friends, family, potential suitors. So if you're looking for love, if you're dating right now, this is you getting people that are really quality. So this is about you really paying attention to the people around you. Do you work together a team? Are you resonating? Because this card can be the card of marriage also, because we're talking about strong foundations. So really keep your eyes open and feel into it. Watch the people that are presenting to you. Do their words match their actions? Are they a good, solid individual, or are they a little skittish? Look for that. This is the 4 of Pentacles. This is telling me that you have a lot to offer to a relationship, especially financially, because it's Pentacles. That is telling me that you're afraid that somebody is going to want to date you for your money, for your assets. It's a very clear energy that's coming in that you don't want someone to just like you for what you have. You want them to like you for who you are. And this is going to come into looking at who they are, maybe even doing a background check on some people to make sure that they are not just going to marry you for a couple of years and then try and divorce you and take everything. And that is something where, whether you're male or female, if this is you and you have a lot of assets, if you have a lot of material possessions, or you plan on coming into an inheritance, you need a prenup. It protects you. It protects the other person. For example, if you're a man with everything and then you marry a woman and she has a bunch of kids with you and then you want a divorce, well, she needs reassurance that she sacrificed her body, her ability to have kids, and that probably meant not to work full time. So now she's not in the workforce getting that job security or hopefully job security, because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So there needs to be a balance and trade-off, and you need to be willing to see that, especially like in that situation. But I do feel, Melinda, that you're the one that has the finances and you don't want people to come and just seize your assets. So it's about having a prenup and really being with someone that understands it. If somebody is upset about that, maybe in the beginning because they're not used to that, but if they continue to ride you for it and not want a prenup, that is a red flag to me. That says that they are not willing to be rational and fair. And it's good that you're not married to someone like that, because they could take you to the cleaners. They might just have a gambling habit and spend all of your money and you're left with nothing, or you're left with their debt, even worse. So you're continuing to pay and they've already left the relationship. So it's about you really protecting yourself and having that prenup. We have the Ace of Pentacles. All aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. And this is something that's coming in for you. You're going to have an opportunity present. I feel like you're going to have several suitors present. This is about you really taking a look around and enjoying the moment. To me, this is saying, you know what? Go on these dates. Enjoy yourself. See where they go. See who you resonate with. Be upfront. Have a good time. There's no need to commit right away, right? We always have like this ability, like, I want to meet someone now and I want to get married now. No, and I don't feel that about you, but I'm just saying, I would not rush. This is a slow moving energy. This is a sign of Earth. It's the slowest one, right? So this is about you taking your time, enjoying the company of other people, seeing who you resonate with and who you want to spend time with, right? It's a beautiful energy, but will you find love this year? Yes, but definitely protect yourself. That's the other message that's coming through. Okay, so we are halfway through the show. This is going to be time for final call. So just to let everybody know, I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to scroll through really quick. Okay. Yep. Thanks, Ken. Yep. So there we go. Okay. So let's see. I'm trying to find that question. Mr. Singh, I'm trying to see your question because I see that you paid the balance. So I don't know where your question is. Can you resubmit it if you're watching? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to answer other questions while I'm waiting for yours to come up. Okay. Hi, everybody. All right, here we go. So this is an excellent time for if you're watching at home and you don't know what to ask, that you can say something like, what a general energy pool. What does the universe want to tell me today? Will I find love this year? Will I find a job this year? You know, what sex will our baby be? Whatever it might be, because we get all kinds of questions. If you have someone that's recently passed away or, you know, whenever they passed away and you want to try and get a message from a loved one, I can also do that too. So definitely let me know. Okay, what about my job and YouTube career? Okay, I just saw your question post. Okay, here we go. What about your job? What about your job? Do you have a specific question? Or do you want me just to pull energy on your job? Okay, what about my job and YouTube career? Okay, well, okay, here we go. What about your job and YouTube career? Let's see what energy wants to come through in the cards for you. All right, this is for Singh, Mr. Singh. All right, here we go. What about your job and YouTube career? We've got the World. We've got the 10 of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay, we have the World card, the 10 of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So for your YouTube career, this is saying that this is a transitionary energy for you, right? This is the last card in the Major Arcana. So this is really talking about you walking through a door where one is closing behind you and another one is opening for you as you're going through. So this is really telling me that you're going through this stage right now where things are opening up for you. Now, with the World card, you want to take your knowledge and your wisdom with you from the life experiences that have gone on before you. So this is you taking that with you. If you haven't learned certain experiences, you're going to repeat them in this next chapter of your life that you're going through. But this is you really enjoying this time, this culmination of things that are going on in your life. Now, we also have the 10 of Wands. This card is telling me that you're taking on too many burdens and too many responsibilities, and that's burning you out. This is something when you take on too much, you can crash and burn. You can make yourself physically sick. I'm not saying you're going to. I'm just saying that's part of the energy of this card, is that it's about you looking at where your energy is. Maybe you even have someone that's an energy vampire around you that's taking a lot of your time, effort, energy, and maybe even finances. So it's about looking at what's going on around you right now and seeing, are you using your energy wisely when you're talking about your career and your YouTube? So are you using your time wisely? Are you getting enough sleep? Are people taking a lot of your time that you're not getting any benefit from? Are people just glomming onto you because maybe you're popular? Is that something that's coming up? Or maybe you're famous. I don't know who you are. So, you know, maybe you're famous and you have people coming at you and you need to get rid of the distractions and just focus on your work at hand so that you can keep moving forward, because you're definitely going forward into this new chapter. Then we have the third card for you, which is the Page of Wands. And this is really about you taking a first step. This is about you looking around the room, taking action, and seeing where it is you want to go. This is about you pursuing your passion, but you're taking a first step. So even if you have a career and YouTube channel, maybe there's something new that you want to do with your channel. Maybe there's something you want to try to see if it works. This is about you taking that first step and doing something new and fresh. So it would be you not necessarily stepping up your game, but it's you trying to do something a little different, and that you're going to feel it out. Is it successful? Is it not successful? But it's you trying new things. And that is something that I think it's a necessary process of what it is that you need to go through. And that's kind of one of the doors that I'm seeing, is that to try something new in that avenue, to see it. There's something about you either having success or at least having that experience in what it is that you want to do, to learn from it, right? If it succeeds, what did you learn from that? If it fails, what did you learn from that? If it's partly successful, partly fails, what are you learning from that? Maybe you're gauging your audience. What is your audience like? It's that kind of energy. It's something about you taking that passionate step towards something to try it out. So that's what the universe wants to tell you today. So thank you for your question. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. So the next question is from, let me see. This is from Margie, and she writes, "Hi, Alison, I'm going to sell my home." I remember you asked another question before. "Hi, Alison, I'm going to sell my home. Will it sell for sale by owner, or will I hire a realtor? Thanks, Margie." Okay, I have a disclaimer. This is not for financial or real estate advice, but let's see what the cards have to say. I always have to do that now with these. I have to put the disclaimer out. Okay, so I'm going to sell my home. Will it sell for sale by owner, or will I hire a realtor? Okay, let's see. Or I'm sorry, or should I hire a realtor? Okay. See what the cards have to say. Ace of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and the Queen of Cups. I'm just going to tell you, you can do either way and you're going to be successful. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Lover's card, and the Queen of Cups. So this is telling me that I got the goosebumps everywhere. So this is telling me that you will absolutely sell your home. So this is a big yes. And this was an either or question. Every time an ace shows up in a yes or no question, this is a big fat yes. And it's the Ace of Pentacles in the 3D, so the material world. So we're talking about your house. Yes, it will sell, whether you sell it for sale by owner or you hire a realtor. That's up to you. I'm going to tell you right now, this card is saying it's going to sell either way. I don't think it's going to be faster. And this is how funny it is. The Lover's card is all about choices, but it's also two people. You can hire somebody else, or you can sell it yourself with this Queen of Cups. So it's telling me you can do either or. And again, the Lover's card is about choices. You have choices before you. What I like about this is it's saying all of your options are open and they're going to be successful. So whatever that market is that you're in, yeah, you are just tapped in. I'm just going to tell you right now, whatever direction you want to go in, it is going to sell. I'm just getting like this wide open, like green flag. Whatever you choose to do is going to go. If you choose to do for sale by owner, just think of the profit you're going to save by not paying the realtor fees. I mean, this is telling me that you can do it either or. So if you don't mind doing that work, you're going to save yourself a lot of money. And maybe that's part of a bargaining chip, because also if the other person that you're selling it to has a realtor, they end up doing most of the paperwork anyways. Maybe they say they'll charge you 0.5%, or they just do it for free because they want it done right if you're not a realtor yourself. So that is something that comes in, because I just feel that you don't need a realtor, but if you choose to have one, that's okay too. So again, either or. Wow, that's really cool, Margie. Thank you for your question. I love that. I love it when the universe is like, yeah, whatever you want, it's going to be successful. I love that. All right, just a reminder, final call if anybody has a question. I have got a couple more questions that are pre-submitted, and then I'm going to check over there and look for PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. I don't see any more super chats. Mr. Singh, I hope I answered your question. Yep. Okay, Michelle, I'll definitely check that out. All right. Here we go. All right, so I'm just going to take a moment. And I am just going to say again, final call for everybody. And I'm just going to take a moment just to say, if you're having a good time here, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this video resonates with you. And definitely hit the notification bell if you want to see me go live in the future. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the newsletter. It's free. Do a personal reading, book a missing person consultation, because I know a lot of people forget that I do that. That is something that I offer. I also have the Learning Center. That's where my Manifestation Masterclass is. The next one is coming out August 5th. It's accelerated if that's something you're interested in. Early bird pricing is going on now. The 4-week manifestation, well, not manifestation, the Tarot Masterclass, that is coming out the end of July, beginning of August. I think we're more in line right now for August because I'm switching platforms for hosting. So look for that. That is coming out. And then I also do private lessons, one-on-one tarot, raising your vibration and manifestation. Don't forget to check out Alison's picks. Those are my affiliate links. Skin Like Butter, Dr. Amir Kiram Skincare, Roger said Apothecary, and Omnilux red light therapy masks. They should be up there soon. I'm going to check when I'm done because my web designer is supposed to be getting that up. All right, so let's go ahead and let me come back over here and check. This is so weird what PayPal is doing to me. Let's see. Oh my God, every single time. And I am refreshing so that this doesn't happen. Wow, the drama. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I gotta do Stripe. It logged me out of everything. All right. All right, so here's Venmo. So this is going to be from Michelle, and she writes, "Hi, Alison. What does the universe have for me today?" Okay, let's find out, Michelle. Thank you for your question. All right, here we go. This is for Michelle. All right, what does the universe want to tell Michelle today? We have Queen of Swords, we have Three of Pentacles, and we have Six of Pentacles. So we have Queen of Swords, we have Three of Pentacles, and we have Six of Pentacles. So this is really talking about you really using your intellect right now. This is about you looking to your future. Your past is behind you. This is about you getting some clarity in your life right now. This is about you holding your sword of truth, and this is you standing in your truth right now. If some things have hurt you in the past, it's making you slightly cynical to be able to see through things. And by that, I mean you're looking through any BS that you might see presented before you. And that's why you're holding the sword, is to cut the BS, right? So like, let's say somebody is presenting you with a BS offer, you take your sword and you kind of like cut their head off, right? And I mean that in a way where you're not going to put up with it, you're not going to listen to it, you're not going to hear it, and you see very clearly through it. You have a lot of clarity coming in for yourself right now. You know your worth and value, and you're standing in your truth. This is about you using this information. You're really stepping into who you are right now. And this is about you not wearing a mask. This is about you showing your true colors, and you're very comfortable in your own skin. This is a beautiful energy that's coming through, but you're getting that clarity. It's a clarity is what keeps coming in. There's something that you are suddenly seeing clearly, and maybe it's in a relationship, maybe it's work, maybe it's life in general. You know, maybe the fog has lifted and you're like, wow, I see where I'm at in life right now, and I like it, or I don't like it, or I want some changes to happen, or somehow you just got this clarity that came through, and that's an energy that's coming in for you. We've got the Three of Pentacles. This is telling me you're looking for a lot of quality in your life right now. And maybe you're getting clarity on some things that you're seeing that are not quality. And now you are looking for this type of quality. Maybe you always were, but things have been revealed. And now you're really able to hone in on what it is that you're looking for. This is telling me that you're looking for quality people in your life. This is a card where you're not alone. You're with other people, friends, family, strangers, co-workers. It doesn't matter. You're looking for quality relationships in your life. And that's something that has a really strong foundation. This card is also talking about teamwork makes the dream work. Maybe you have your eye on the prize. Maybe you want to start your own business and you need employees. This is teamwork makes the dream work. You're hiring quality people to work for you. Maybe you have other independent contractors and you're working together, or maybe there's a consortium. It's the idea of working together with quality people and everybody enjoying it. They're in the same vibration, even though you have different skills. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. This is you being open to receive. This is a card where it can go either way, where you are giving and receiving, but really at the end of the day, this is you being open to receive, In this case, it could be anything in the 3D. Maybe it's friends, family, open to receive finances, financial information to make a smart investment, information about your health, good health, location, travel. You're open to receive what is coming in. You're not closed off. So this is where, if you're in a vibration where you're frustrated and stagnant, this is not that energy. This is you opening up, seeing what the universe has to present to you and using your discernment to make sure that it's right for you, that it's in alignment for you. You're looking at your truth with these things that are coming in. Because as we know, the universe presents us with good and bad. It's up to you to choose. So let's say you were single and you were going to go out on a date. It's going to present you with good and bad choices. It's up to you to use your discernment to see who you are in alignment with and what it is that you want to do, right? That's what's coming in for you, and I love it. I love it. You have a lot of clarity coming in right now. I would flex that and use it. You're connecting dots. So that's what the universe wants to tell you, Michelle. Thank you for your question. All right. Just a reminder, final call if you are watching, if you want to submit a question. All right. I am going to go on to the next one, and I just want a little water first. All right, the next one is from Mike, and he writes, "Hi, Alison, love your live shows." Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thanks, Mike. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. All right. How are we doing on time? All right, good. These shows really work out. They're like an hour and a half to 2 hours. That's just about right. All right, here we go. So what does the universe want to tell Mike today? We have the Page of Cups, the Sun card, and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God, they're beautiful. We have the Page of Cups, the Sun card, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is really talking about you stepping into some creative aspect of self. This is allowing you to do something that you truly love, that's an expression of yourself. Whether this is going to be painting like we see here, whether this is going to be photography, whether this is going to be something as simple as you doing landscaping in your yard, that is still an expression of self. How you choose to create your environment, how you choose to express yourself, this is something that's really coming in. It's an expression of you and of love of life that's coming through. How do you want to see the world around you? What do you want to contribute to it? I feel like you're creating something very special from your heart. Then we have the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the tarot deck. This is the most, to me, so for me as a tarot reader, this is you striving to be one with the one source, okay, with God, spirit, use whatever word you want. This is not a religious energy. This is the one source, right? And you throw whatever word you want on it. This is you being in tune with God, being in tune with spirit. You walk that earth. You're grounded in nature. This is a truth that is coming through. It's an undeniable truth. And when you're expressing yourself, like I'm getting the goosebumps talking about, when you're expressing yourself, this is you really being one with God and what we're here to do, to be in this beautiful, loving vibration. Whether you want a relationship, finances, whatever it is in your life, it doesn't even matter, really. This is you being in alignment with yourself and with Source. And this is an incredible energy that's coming in. You're high vibrational. You're in a very loving energy. You see all these sunflowers going towards Source, going towards the sun. You're choosing the light. You're following the light. You're choosing the love of God. And this is the one Source. This is what is coming in for you. You are really tapped in. I just want to say you're a very elevated consciousness, and this is allowing you to strive even higher, right? I mean, this is just like, this is where most people really want to be, but they get pulled back into the 3D. You're not even looking back. You don't even exist in it almost, right? It's that kind of strong energy that's coming in, and you're expressing yourself in this, and this is bringing you tremendous amount of success. This is bringing you good health and vitality. This is bringing you good health, that's mental health and physical health. This is you really stepping into your own personal power and not looking back. This is you following that inner child, that inner voice, and this is you having that connection to spirit and to Source. It's a beautiful energy. You're always upbeat and celebrating. And even if you've gone through like really intense things in your life, you still are able to overcome that. And it's coming through in the cards. The last card that's here is the 10 of Pentacles. So this is you striving for your idealized life. This is everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You have the 10 of Pentacles. So again, in the 3D, you are creating your idealized life. And you are going in that direction. You have not stopped focusing on that. That is part of what it is that you do on a daily basis. This is what I want in my life, and I'm going to attract it. You have abundance, you have prosperity, you have all these beautiful, incredible things coming in. This is friends, family, pets. This is everything in the 3D, finances, housing, travel, location. You striving for this idealized life. I think you're currently living a lot of it. I think you're in an excellent position because I think that you're a very enlightened person and you've never strayed from that type of enlightenment. Sure, different things, maybe you're going in like a different direction, like avenue or different people, but you know in the end, this is what you want and you are definitely achieving that. Oh my God, Mike, that's incredible. Your consciousness is just next level. You are really elevated. I can feel it in your energy. So thank you for your question. That's what the universe wants to tell you today. Okay, so the next question is from John, and he writes, what does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you, John. Okay, John, love your lives. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, John, let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell you. All right. All right, what does the universe want to tell John today? We have 2 of Cups, we have 4 of Pentacles, and 4 of Cups. Okay, 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and 4 of Cups. So the universe wants to tell you to keep going, to keep looking for people that are kindred spirits. I feel that you're looking for your tribe, not necessarily a soulmate in a relationship, but I feel like you're looking for companionship on a lot of levels. So maybe in love, maybe in friendship, maybe even getting another pet, you know, it's that kind of energy where you're looking for some beautiful companionship. Maybe you're living in a small town and you're not vibing with the people there, or it's just, there's not a big enough, let's say it's a dating pool, or just for friendships. Maybe everyone is just kind of locked into cliques. I feel like you're just looking for something different. So you might even want to consider moving. But I feel like that there's something the universe wants to say to continue to move forward, to have this type of, to find these types of relationships, because it's something that you want in your heart and it's something that you really need. I think that it's something that everybody needs to be loved. on some level. And this is something you really need love in your life right now, because I don't think that you're happy. And we've got the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. This is really telling me that you're kind of stuck. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. And I think that you're stuck. I think you're stuck where you live. I think you have the finances to move, but I think that you really like where you're at, even though it's not satisfying. You like it. So it's a trade-off. You can either have this by going somewhere else, or you're going to be all alone with what you have there. You've got no one to share it with. I mean, I really feel like there's no friends, family, or a romantic interest there. So it's about you seeing what it is that you want in your life right now, and just know whatever your decision is, it's not written in stone. Maybe you want to continue where you're at, and you're not going to have this, and you're not going to have this until you're put in a situation where, maybe you do 6 months in one house and you have to go get a second house. It's a vacation home and you meet people there. Maybe somebody there wants to come back with you. Right? It's where you're at right now. You are not meeting the people that you're looking for. Then we have this Four of Cups. This is you being frustrated, bored, impatient, apathetic, and it's blocking your heart chakra. It's starting to wear you down. So this stubborn, stuck energy and you being worn down tells me that it's a good time for you to look at your situation and see what it is that you want to do. You need to feel it in your heart and in your mind. So that mind, body, soul connection, you need to see what it is that you need to do to shift your situation. Because I think that when you shift, you have a lot of beauty coming in, but right now you're so frustrated, it's causing a lot of blockages. It's causing a blockage around the heart chakra. I don't think you have a blockage in the mind, it's the heart. And so it's shifting that, because this is that stubborn, stuck energy which is blocking change. So I would take a look at what it is that you really want and know that there's a trade-off. Nothing is perfect. It's what you're willing to be comfortable with. What is a priority for you at this stage in life right now? And then I would go ahead and take the appropriate steps to get there. That's what the universe is telling you. Thank you for your question, John. All right. So here we go. Just checking in with everybody. Hi, everybody. I pray PayPal. Oh my God, Logan, that's funny. I pray PayPal will work better for your sin. My God, so do I. It's getting worse. It's a nightmare. But you know what? It is what it is. So that's what we have to go by. Oh my God, it's so annoying. In fact, I'm going to check right now while I'm here. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right. So I have to say, now I don't know how to say your name. You told me I could call you Tara, right? No, Zena. Sorry, Zena. Okay, that's what it is. Zena, I see your question, and I just want to make a quick correction. It's Alison, Alison, not Alice. I never go by Alice. I was teasing Ava earlier. I never, ever go by a nickname, not even Allie, nothing like that. I go by my straight name. If I was called, I don't know, it's like a man. If I was called Jonathan, I would never in my life go by John or Johnny or anything like that. I would be correcting everybody saying, my name is Jonathan. It's that kind of energy. That's who I am. Sorry, I'm a Virgo. All right, here we go. Hey, Alice. I'm going to say Allison. Hey, Allison, what does the universe want to tell me for this month of July? Okay, let's find out. All right. Here we go. Six of Cups, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. Oh my God, how beautiful. All right, we've got Six of Cups, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. So it's about you opening your heart, having this beautiful exchange with people and the universe. And again, when this card comes up, I always want to say to people, and I know we're all adults here, but this is about you opening your heart up, but not letting someone take advantage of you. I always want to make sure I say that this is about you being open to receive and maybe even to give to somebody else. This is you opening your heart, that beautiful unconditional kind of love. This is about, when this card comes up for me, this is always about, so I feel someone's coming in for you. That is the vibration that just came in. Friend, someone to date, family members showing up, and they're going to bring a gift. I am getting, so maybe in July, you're going to be meeting somebody. That's something that's coming in. But this card, traditionally for me, the vibration is always going to be going back to that time of exuberance, that time of love before the bitterness or cynicism touches your heart. I feel like someone's coming in for you. So keep that heart open and keep your vibration up and watch who's going to present. This is you being open to receive. This is the Empress. Somebody's coming in. These two are tied together. I think somebody is coming in. It's, I think that they're going to, so this is interesting. I feel that this is somebody, and part of it is your energy because it's a mix. I feel that somebody is going to be coming into your life to make it easier. I feel that, again, whether it's a friend or a family member or a stranger that's presenting, but it's going to make your life a little easier. Very interesting energy. So maybe you're meeting a companion. Again, whether it's romantic or a platonic relationship, something's going to make it easier. Maybe it's a connection and you now have a new buddy to go out and do things with, or, maybe it's work related. It's something that it's going to make your life a little bit easier. It's to be open to receive that and to see that with clarity. Because, I always have to say this, the universe presents us with good and bad. It's for you to use your discernment, but there's definitely something coming in for you. I want to make sure I show that to you. Something is coming in and you're going to give birth to something, but it's about you always staying in your inner beauty and your inner light that is shining, Zena. This is something that's coming forward. Then we have the King of Pentacles. He knows his worth and value. So you know your worth and value. You know all the hard work you've put into your life, and he is the King of Coins. So this is telling me that this could be something that is going to help you financially. This is something where you have your cake and eat it too. So to me, this is saying that this person that's coming in, because I do feel like it's a person, maybe it's an opportunity, that it's a win-win. So maybe it's a win for them and a win for you. But I do feel that it's a win for you that's coming in. I do feel that, I feel that you're really getting grounding from this too. There's something that's grounding you in your truth. There's something that's making you feel grounded, stable, secure. It's that kind of energy that you are able to, I feel, almost replenish some resources. Whatever this is that this person's bringing, it's really going to affect you on a deep level. So use your discernment and make sure you see the right person coming your way. Because you definitely have some really good things coming in. It's a beautiful energy. You just think of this as being prosperous and abundant for July. Wow, what a beautiful energy. I feel like it could even be an opportunity. I feel like it's either relationship or career, but it affects the finances, if that makes sense. Oh my God, how beautiful, Zena. You'll have to let us know what happens. Thank you for your question. Okay, all right. So next, let me go back over here before I get timed out. Let me refresh. Oh, okay. I don't know why it is doing this nonstop. I can't even read it now. It's surreal, whatever it is. Whatever PayPal has done. It's not even a real photo anymore. It's bizarre. Okay, so what came in? So this is from Adrien. Okay, so Adrien writes, I always get one of these questions each show. So this is, Adrien says, hi, Alison, love your Libra videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is this a good time for me to invest in precious metals? Thanks, Adrien. Okay, Adrien, let's find out. Let's see. All right. All right, so there's one question after that. So nobody submit a question. If you've already submitted it, I'll answer it, but final call, this is it. Okay, so this is going to be from Adrien. Is this a good time for me to invest in precious metals? Five of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Well, it's about you. I feel like there's some stuff going on around you. So we've got the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So is this a good time for you to invest in precious metals? Well, I feel like there's something that needs your immediate attention first. So there's a lot of drama and strife. So this could be, you know, you got a flat tire, you need your tire repaired, you need to get a new car first. There's something else that's really coming in that you need to deal with first, that's allowing you to take your energy and effort somewhere else. After you handle whatever is in your immediate energy or your environment, that's when you can buy the precious metals. But you need to deal with something first, because the one thing I'm getting is that what would happen is, if you went and put all your money in precious metals, something's coming in for you, and then you would not have that extra money, that surplus, to get yourself out of this situation, whatever is coming in, because you invested everything in precious metals. So it's about you looking around and seeing what needs to be dealt with first. So just making a priority, because afterwards, absolutely, we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Clarity, getting truth, grounding yourself. This is allowing you to really step into whatever it is that you want to do, which is precious metals. So this could be gold, silver, or anything in that arena. I think that that would really pay out for you. And I think that you would enjoy it. You're really going to get a benefit from it. This is about you going for quality. So looking at the pricing, making sure you're buying at the right time, looking at the fluctuation, who are you getting your precious metals from? Are you getting it online? Are you going to a pawn shop, you know, or a coin shop? Where are you going? This is about you having quality relationships. And if you do it locally, there's nothing wrong with that. And now you're establishing a relationship with someone that owns that store. So you're looking for quality. You know, maybe there's a couple stores in your area if you want to go that route. Maybe one person is not the best, not the friendliest, not really the kind of person you want to interact with, and maybe the other shop is, and then now you've made a quality connection with the other shop. So that is something that you want to look at. I've done both, online and at a shop, and I think they're both awesome. I have a local shop here that I love this guy, and I like the people that he hires to work for him, but I think he is great. So I'm very confident in buying from him. I know that he will not steer me in the wrong way, and he's very fair on pricing. So I would look for that if you want to do local. Online, again, just make sure your source. And there's a lot of great places out there. But I feel that there's something that you need to deal with first before you go and you buy your precious metals. So thank you for your question, Adrien. I hope that helps. All right, next question is from Greg. And he writes, will I find love in the next few months? Thanks, Greg. Okay, and Greg's is the last question. I think a super chat came in, so I'll get to that. I'm going to do Greg first. All right. So this is for Greg. Will Greg find love in the next few months? All right. This is for Greg. Yes, oh my God, the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Two of Wands. Oh my God, Greg. Ace of Wands, the Moon card, and the Two of Wands. So yes. So when I ask a yes or no question and I get an ace, that is an absolute big fat yes from the universe. All aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. So this is not the Ace of Cups, it's the Ace of Pentacles, which is telling me you're actually going to find somebody in the flesh, in the 3D, someone that is going to be very grounded, stable. Maybe it's going to be a slow build up in a relationship because this is the suit of Earth. But you will definitely have different people present. And again, you always choose who you resonate the most with. There might be several people that are presenting. We also have the Moon card. This is telling me that this is you embracing the unknown. I think that you're pushing through any fear that you might have about the dating scene, and that you are just putting yourself out there and you're going for it. This is telling me that you're stepping over any type of fear. You are riding that wave and you're just going for it. I do feel that you're balancing yourself between two different worlds right now. So I feel that you're doing it between a more domesticated version of you and then a more of a wild side version of you. So as you're dating, I don't know how old you are, but I feel like you're finding that middle ground. So it's almost like I'm just saying this is what the energy is. It's almost like the energy of your middle 20s to your middle 30s kind of energy. You're transitioning away from those wild times and going into something that's more grounded, stable, and secure. And that's something that you're balancing with this card with the moon. You're balancing that energy, but you definitely still have that wild side. You're just not going for just wild. And that's okay, right? Because that's something that you go through, and no one wants to take your love of life away. There's nothing wrong with being wild as long as it doesn't get you in trouble, because that's kind of what this energy is. This is you really trying to make that transition. You're at that stage in your life right now where you don't want to go out and be wild all the time. Now you're looking for a real relationship. And so will love come in the next few months? I would say during this year. So I would push it through December. I think that this is a growing period for you. And I think that you're going to be meeting a lot of people. I think that women are going to find you very exciting. I'm assuming you're dating women because your name is Greg, but nowadays I guess you never know. But I feel that they're going to find you very exciting, but they're also looking for stability because you're looking for that type of love relationship. This is about you clarifying your intention with what it is that you want in a relationship. Excuse me, I have an itchy nose. So for me, this card is saying, you need to get it clear in your head what kind of relationship it is that you're looking for. Again, I feel like you're going through this transitionary period. So maybe put it down on a piece of paper. Scripting really helps people. Put down your worth and value. What do you bring to a relationship, right? And be honest with yourself. Don't think about like what somebody wants you to bring to a relationship. What do you have right here, right now in a relationship? And then what are you looking for in somebody else on a different piece of paper? What are you looking for, and is it realistic? Do they mesh up, right? Are you a good match? Are you still in this transitionary period where you're really wanting one thing? You think you want one thing, but really something else is more exciting to you. And if that's the case, you need to be honest with yourself. So that way you have this authenticity about you, and you're not going for someone that is not in alignment for you. Right? Because again, I feel like you're going through this transition. Do you really want, let's say, A, when in fact you're really attracted to B? Well, maybe you stay with B for right now, and until you outgrow that, then maybe eventually you go to A. Because otherwise you're wasting your time and you're wasting the life of another person. You need to know yourself to see what it is you're in alignment with, and then go in that appropriate act or that avenue. So to me, this is a really excellent growing period for you. I feel like it's about you figuring out what it is that you actually want in this world. And it's beautiful. I think you are in such a beautiful energy, Greg. You have a lot of excitement. You have a lot of flair. And it's about you just figuring out what it is that you want and going for it. And that's what's going to make you happy. What is really a horrible thing is when people are told that they need to be one thing when really they're another. And they're not true to their self, and they try and fit in, and everybody's miserable. And I feel like right now, I don't want you to be miserable. I want you to be who you are, and I want you to be happy and follow your heart. And I feel like you're in this transitionary period. So, and maybe instead of going for something that maybe you really don't want, but you think that like pressure is being put on you, go for who you really are, and you're going to be really happy and grateful that you did that. Ah, Greg, beautiful energy. I love it. Thank you for that question. Okay, so we have, I don't know, is that a membership? Oh my God, Ken, you're so awesome. Thank you, Ken. Oh, I love it. I forgot about the memberships. Oh my God, thank you. Very cool. I gotta scroll because a lot of comments are made by the time I can get back over here. Yep, Logan, exactly. I haven't been watching crypto. I got into it a long time ago when it was under 1,000. I'm not in it anymore, but I was in it then. Thank you, Ken, for sending those memberships. That's awesome. Oh, Michelle, you got a membership. How awesome. Mystic, you got one. Star got one. Amanda got one. Joe Beams got one. How awesome. And Ken, you are awesome. Okay. So I have one. Here we go. Now I am 46 and want to be a full-time educational YouTuber. Please suggest. Okay. All right. So this is for... So I have to say, just so you know, and I'm going to answer it for you, it's only one question per show. So that's one of the rules here. It's one question per show, and we have to keep it family friendly, which of course you've done, but it's that way it doesn't become one person's personal reading. But I'm going to answer it this time. I just want to let you know. Okay, so this is for Mr. Singh. Now I am 46 and want to be a full-time educational YouTuber. Please suggest. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. And then I'm going to do the live reading for everybody, for the collective. We've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Death card and the King of Swords. All right. So we have the Six of Swords, the Death card, and the King of Swords. So this is really telling me that this is you moving on to a calmer time in your life. This is you leaving some baggage behind, and now you are bringing your truth forward, but you're going on to a calmer time. So you're not looking to create any waves or to do anything. You just want to have this very relaxing type lifestyle. The Death card is here. This is you releasing what no longer serves you. So this is you releasing a lot of things in your life that are no longer resonating with you. Emotional baggage, people, places, things, ideas that are no longer resonating. This is giving you the ability to free up a lot of space in your life. And so when you create that space, it creates a void. So when you're releasing, let's say you're releasing people, well, now maybe you don't have the friends that you normally had. So you replace that with an energy of love. You can't really replace it with people right away. Maybe you can, but really it's creating this void, and you want to replace it with love. Take yourself out on a date, buy yourself flowers, go out and take yourself out to dinner. You're doing different things to create love in the life. The last thing you want to do is replace that emptiness with loneliness or boredom or frustration or anger or anything that's going to be more lower vibrational. You want to replace it with love, or even fear, that can come in, but you're replacing it with love. So that is something that's definitely coming in for you. But I feel like you're in a good place to do this type of release work, that you really benefit from it. Then we have the King of Swords. This is going to be you standing in your truth. So if you want to be an educator on YouTube, I think that you're in an excellent position to do that, to stand in your truth, to look at things very rationally and analytically, and you're weighing it up for yourself. Is YouTube a good place for you? Will you thrive there? Is this really what you want to do? Look at what you have to do to be successful on YouTube. It is not easy. So you're looking at what it is that is involved in that, doing the groundwork, doing the research, and then start doing videos. Put yourself out there and see if there's an audience for that, and be consistent and show up all the time and do that and watch what happens. And that's what the universe wants to tell you. So, wow, very cool. All right. So here we go. This is now going to be a reading for the collective. All right. I know, Sherry. I love it. Everyone, positive energy. It's coming in. It feels like a good day. I can't believe the energy that's coming in. great questions from everyone. Wonderful people in the chat. We really have an awesome community. I really love it. I'm so grateful. I really am. I'm grateful and I'm blessed. All right, here we go. So what does the universe want to tell everybody watching for the collective reading? Two of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got Two of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. So this is all, I just got the chills. Okay, so this is all the minor arcana. So we're looking at your day-to-day routines, things that are going to be like your everyday way of thinking, of functioning in life, what it is that you do, versus the major arcana, which is going to be a big sweeping long-term energy. This is going to be more in the immediate. So the first card out is the Two of Wands. This is everybody clarifying their intention of what they want to create for themselves in their life, in any aspect of your life. And so we're looking at the 3D, right? The material world that we all live in. So you're looking at your relationships, friends, family, pets. We're looking at coworkers. We're looking at having a child, or, you know, whatever your situation might be. This is you looking at relationships. This is you looking at career, work, retirement. This is you looking at your finances, looking at your health, travel. You're looking at your education. We're looking at location, relocation, housing, right? We're looking at everything in the 3D, and those are just examples. And you're clarifying what it is that you want to work on, what direction you want to go in. How do you start? You can't get what you want until you know what you want. So you're doing the groundwork right now to figure out what you want, so then you can start taking action and moving towards it. We have the Six of Cups here. This is you doing something that's near and dear to your heart. Your heart is always going to be key. Stay true to yourself and follow your heart, and that is going to lead you in the right direction. This is you, with this loving vibration, this is you being guided by your intuition and source. You're being guided by your connection to the one source, to God. And this is something that comes in when you walk with God on a daily basis, right? You stay in this loving vibration, and you are always there with your guardian angels, your spirit guides, and with spirit, with God, the one source. Use whatever word you want. That is what is coming in. You are walking with God all the fucking time. Yes, I can use that word, all the time. That is an energy that's coming in for everybody. You stay in that vibration, and that is your form of protection. We also have the Six of Pentacles. This is talking about you being open to receive. So here you are clarifying your intention, because you can't get what you want until you know what you want. You know you're doing it with a beautiful, loving vibration. You're opening your heart. Again, you're not being taken advantage of. It's not where you love everything in the world and people come and they take a dump on you, because that's what a lot of people are doing to other people right now. Okay, I'm going to put it in those terms. I want to use a different word, but you know what I'm saying. You don't let that happen, because you know your worth and value, and you know that you are deserving of much more. So you have this big open heart, but you know your worth and value, and you are open to receive all that is good and beautiful in this world, because you have that inner beauty and that inner love inside you. And when you're opening that up, you know that you're attracting a lot of beautiful things that are coming your way. It's going to be in divine timing. Whenever the universe wants to present it to you is when you are receiving it, right? It's all divine timing. That is what is coming in, and it is absolutely beautiful for everyone. Oh my God, how beautiful. What a great way to start the day. I'm in Florida, so for me, it is almost 12 o'clock, almost noon. So wherever you are in this world, whenever this video finds you, this is something that is beautiful to strive for and to be open for. Open your big, beautiful heart up and see what is out there. Oh my God, everybody, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. What a beautiful message. All right, everybody. So I will see you Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and answer your questions. Don't forget, you can submit in advance, right? Okay, I'm not sure what just happened there. Don't forget, in advance, you can submit through PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, or live. It's PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. That's up to you. And just a reminder, you can go ahead and watch my videos on YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok. And you can also go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, sign up for the free newsletter, book a personal reading with me, sign up for a missing person consultation, and the Manifestation Masterclass is August 5th. Early bird pricing is now, if that's something you're interested in. I also do the one-on-one tarot lessons, raising your vibration, manifestation. Check out Alison's picks for the affiliate links. And I also do interviews. I just don't do them very often, but I will be doing a couple more that I am going to be lining up, so look for that. And again, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for next time. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. I'll see you Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye for now.